So hello and welcome to my channel. So this is Sanjeet. In this channel we talk about the SAP ABAP, and in last three video I have talked about inline declaration and using inline declaration in SAP ABAP. So in this video also, I will continue that session. In this part I will be telling you about the new syntax, how to use new syntax and read a table, and how we loop it, and also in looping. So new syntax we have line exist, we have optional, how we use all of that. So I will be telling that one. So yeah, before that I just want to say please watch my video, like it. If you like, just subscribe it so you will get more content. If you want me to make any video on any topic, please let me know. I will try to make it. So yeah, just let's get started. Here read, I will be just using this table only which we have fetched earlier. So how we loop, first we will loop. So for read we will need the loop at, we write this syntax, loop at this into, we have to give some work area because we loop from the table one by one entry will come from a table to this work area or a structure. Then this is the loop we give in the old syntax, right? Here we can give also where clause or something. I'm not giving that example as of now. And then read table, same thing. So you know the difference between read and loop, right? Read table this one into one, because then this work area would be different. And then maybe you can give index 1. So when I give index 1, then this loop is actually not required, but then this read will always read this first record from the table. There is no requirement of work area, but usually if you see, we this is just for example, in real time, in real project scenario, we have to read it through the key. So into this, then we have to pass the key here. So key we pass like this in read statement with key, and here lit sales order, I would say v equal to this key you can pass directly now, sales order bvl. If you have to pass another key, we don't write here and is there, right? So we'll write kunnar is this one, and then directly we give it here sort of, and then we check this one if size our siege initial or not. Not if size our siege initial, we check this, we write this line to check if the read is successful or not based on this key where we got any value in this work area or not. We do something here. For now I'm doing nothing, but actual requirement, you might pass this table or you might calculate something here, and there might be read with index and read with the work area, two cases I have taken. So then I will try to check the syntax. Of course it will give errors because I have not declared this one work area, and work area I have to declare, but I'm not going to do that one. A simple way is that whatever internal table you have, the same type you have to declare for the work area as a structure. So if I go and declare, it will take time. So just for your understanding purpose, I was giving this the old syntax so that you can immediately pick it up and you can immediately start using. If I give you old and a new at one place, you know what you have to change. So this is my purpose of giving this one. So now I will just convert this same thing into new syntax. So here see, take this one and I will say into this, I will read data and this one. So now I will see, you will see we don't need to declare this block area. It automatically declared by giving it this data. So this is the one way new syntax. And then read has a multiple option now in new syntax. One is this one only into data. If you give here and we just do it, we don't need to declare anything here. The second is, second we have read this one, right? So similar thing we can do here, but I will not give you data because it will be repetitive. The second thing is, in read we don't even now write read table, automatically it will take. So for that what I have to do here, I will take this part. I'm doing with you only, just follow me what I'm doing. Data equal to, you have to give this internal table name, and if you want to read the only first index from internal table, I think just give this one. I think this one is sufficient. So work area data I give, this has declared a work area, and the first record will be transferred to area. The same thing which is getting done here, it is getting done here also. So I will just change this one so that it does not conflict the name. So this is another way of reading. So proceeding with same reading, if we have to read with key by this new syntax, how will we read? So I will I have taken this one only, work area sales order 3, and then with key if you have to go, you have to give value has, and then this one will not there. Give this one only, bbl equal to has will be closer to this one, bbl to this one, giving the direct key from the loop sales order, and then the next key we can sit here, kunnar, kunnar equal to sales order kunnar, and then close this one and close this one. There is something wrong with this syntax. You hatch and then what? Loop. Okay, yeah. Loop I have given, I have not ended. So it is saying this is that no syntax error found. Do a pretty printer. So here again there is one issue. If you read in this way through new syntaxes and there is no value corresponding to this key in this internal table, then it will give you a dump. It will give a dump like no value CSI tab no value found. So either you do it a try and then catch here. In the catch block you have to catch the system exception. So either you do that system you have to catch that one, and then in try you have to do block, you have to write something cx. I'm not remembering as of now. You get, but you will find it at Google if you do it this one, or there is another way which is a very good way. I am just going to tell that we have to use a optional statement here in the same thing. So we just go here. I have just copied the this line only. If you are following me, I am just doing everything in front of you. There is no copy paste, just copy paste I am doing so that it would save some time and video doesn't go longer. Everything is happening, whatever is happening in front of you only. You can comment if you want reduce pace, or I think you can manage the pace via your YouTube setting, right? Watch video on some speed or more speed as you want. So here we have to give optional. So where we give optional, ये यहाँ पे नहीं, ये वाला रहता है. Okay, हाँ. So yeah. So now what will happen? SL 3 was already declared. It is saying okay, sales order 3 was already declared. So we will give okay, sales order 4. Oh, no, it's no syntax. So what will happen? Whether there is a key or there is a value or not a value with this key, it will not give you a dump now. So this is the one way of doing this one. There is one more thing you will use in I was using line exist and SY-SUBRC initial and then doing something, or there are a requirement sometime you will get where you just have to check whether this entry exists in here or not in table, and you don't actually have to take that entry in the work area, meaning you don't need that value, just need to check. So for that we have one more syntax. If lines exist, take your internal table here, lines exist here, here, yeah, okay, if lines exist in the nahi series one. Lines exist but not lines. Line exists. Now just see it's fine or not. In exists अच्छा line exists. अरे यार वही तो बोल रहा है. Exists was. But still it is not giving. Okay. So this is the way. So here what will happen if lines exist means it will check that whether there is a entry exists for this values, these values in this internal table or not. So if you don't want actually the value to be used in your program later by this kinds of work area, then you use this one. This will be faster. So here you don't have to get, you will not get any value. Just you will get the confirmation whether internal table has that value or not. And based on that, you can proceed in your programming. Here, even though entry exist or not exist, you will not get dump. Here you will get dump. Here you will get syntax error, and then this is the first one. So I think I have covered the read variant, optional and all. Okay. If anything left, please comment. I will try to add it in new video. So if you want, I will give this code also. So if you want, for 1 second we can debug also this one, so that you will get idea. A underscore BBLN. Right, I could give something in line. Yes, we will leave it. Just come. We can up table entry to one entry only. Just a second, one entry only to give, because maybe I have given the parameter there in this CLIT cells order 4, where we will equal this one. That's why it's just giving. I'll just remove this one and activate. Now debug. Here will happen. If condition, if there will be something, it will be, but there was no if condition. Okay. Okay. Now, now what happened? The sales order is not fetching any data. Why? Select this one to table where we will अच्छा is still there. कहाँ से मैंने निकाल दिया? Sales order 3 से निकाल दिया. Okay. I'll just change it to sales order 3 and then debug. It's just getting lower, but I want to show you how it works. Actually, there will be no difference in any of that one, but you will see. Then it will be more good for you. So here loop we have 15 entry. Then I will press F6 and then one entry will be. First entry will be passed in this work area. You may see 675 is the BBLN. Same thing happen here in the table. See what I was saying. CXI item line not found. So if row is not contained, it will give you the dump. इसका हम तो सिर्फ फर्स्ट इंडेक्स पर इंडेक्स 1. अच्छा ये रो पूरा. Okay, that's what I got surprise. Here three only. All the places we have to do three. That's what you will get. But you got the test how it comes in production or somewhere if you are doing the coding. If you have not used this optional keyword and directly trying to read whether based on key or index, and if that is not found in your internal table, it will dump. Either you catch that exception, CXI tie by line, whatever it was not found, that exception you catch, or you do it this way. I will end the video in 1 minute. Within 1 minute, we will end this one. Already shown you. This one we have done. Here, index 1. Then here also. So in this old syntax, you will not get the dump because it will just give you SY-SUBRC 4 or something, but dump you will not get. But here you will get dump. You work area sales order 2, 675, the same entry you will see. Old or new everywhere. It's still not coming in something. Okay. Something. Read table. Okay, here I still use 4. That's why it did not come. Okay, leave it. Here I'm using the key based on the key. So key will be 675 and Kunnar is this one. So based on that, if entry will be there, it will give. Okay. See. So entry is there. There is no issue. Optional is also there will be no issue. Here it will take line exist. And if this size of the it's telling from above statement, not about this one. So if line exists, then you can do something here and then you can exit. So yeah, that's it. Bye. If you want, I can give you this code also. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, do comment if you need any more info. Thank you.